Oh no, stop. Oops. Hello, everybody. How are you all doing today? I hope you are doing absolutely fantastic and just enjoying fall. It's finally fall. Like, hello. Ice coffee with the pumpkin sauce. Yeah, we run it through the leaves like a pumpkin boss, a pumpkin lot. Anyways, we're in my Sims game today, and I'd like to introduce you to Simwit.
So.
That sounded a lot better in my head. It's fine, whatever. Moving on, Simwit is here today to try on some makeovers for us. Earlier this year, I already tore up my hair, totally ruined it, drug it through the mud, and I don't feel like doing that again. So I thought Simwit could try out some looks for me, see if they are actually good, if I should actually do them, if they will suit me, or if they will give me complete body dog fur, you know? It's still there. I can feel it. No. I can feel it. Or if they'll give me body dysmorphia. I also thought this would be fun to do a life update for those of you who are coming over from my Instagram. Or if you're new, it'll be like a fun little introducciones to moi. Let's do this.
First, we will try sugar baby outfits.
All right, so here we are in Create a Sim. I am not really a cast girly. I find it to be way too tedious for what it is. I really don't understand why we have to, we can't just copy and paste accessories from one outfit to another. We have to go in and do them all over again every single time. Someone who wears glasses, that really bothers me. I also don't understand why we can't save a favorite outfit and just reuse it over and over again. I know the Sims 4 is perfect and it's not a broken game and they never have any oversights, so I must just be crazy for wanting those things, you know? Well, that rolls. Let's chat. Do you have some tea? Do you have a snack? Get some water. I have water. Here she is. There's mango in there. That's really good, actually. A little treat myself kind of moment. Anyways, hi. How are y'all? My name is Alexandria Whitney. I go by Allie or Wit, and my pronouns are she, they. And the only thing that's really special about me is that I'm autistic and epileptic. Yes, queen. Woo! Maybe I also have a touch of Alice in Wonderland syndrome, but that's unconfirmed. Just some suspicions at the moment. My most common seizures are focal migraines, absent seizures, and involuntarily involuntary focalized movement. Hey, we got there in the end, okay? That's a big one. The difference between a normal migraine and a focalized seizure migraine is that with focalized seizure migraines, you typically will have loss of all your faculties and blackout spells, which is also true for me. Sorry, it just hit you. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, and that's a little less than ideal to just throw up and pee at the same time and then maybe also get a nosebleed and then also just black out. It's kind of terrifying. And I've had those migraines my entire life. But the reason why I wasn't diagnosed as epileptic until 3 years ago is because I had not had common grand mal seizures until December of 2019. That was when I first started drinking alcohol regularly. I hadn't done that before. That's also where this lovely rash came from. That's from my alcohol intolerance. It had at one point been all the way down my back and my thighs, but it's healed to just my neck. So, that's small wins, right? Thank God for small miracles. Yeah, so after the diagnosis in spring of 2020, I thought with medication I could just return to my normal life. But I learned the hard way that with medicine comes side effects like extreme suicidal depression, which comes with more medicine, which comes with more side effects. Yes, full circle. Uh. Our first outfit is going to be like a sugar baby outfit. I don't know if I'm the only person out there who wants this, but sometimes I do kind of want to like see what I would look like if I were a sugar baby, if I could be totally spoiled and spend the whole day just like lounging around by the pool with some man's money and a bunch of designer brands that are really expensive. I can't be the only one who wants to know what that would be like, right?
The second outfit, Midwestern core.
Flash forward to December of last year. I took a new position at work, and the position was unnecessarily stressful. Mm-hmm. That's one way to put it. So seizures, like my minor ones, like absent seizures, started to become more and more frequent. And here's the thing about seizures is they're sneaky because every muscle in your body is responding to having a seizure, including your heart. So, because I was having these tiny itty bitty seizures all throughout the day, I ended up having a minor cardiac event in December. And like an idiot, I did not take time off. I barely even went to the doctor for it. One of my coworkers was like a doctor, and so I had him look me over, and he was like, "Honey, you should go to the hospital." And I was like, "I don't have time or money for a hospital." So I just kept working 13-hour shifts without any breaks, getting screamed at by customers, and only having one day off a week. And I did that until April. And then in April, my body was like, I'll kill you. And I started having grand mal seizures every single day. And that went on for 3 weeks, which led to my third leave of absence that was totally unpaid in 3 years, which sucks as a grown adult who has bills to just like not be able to work. But because I was off work, this led to more doctor's appointments, yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. We found out that the antidepressant they were putting me on was lowering my seizure threshold, which was contributing to like the stress actually causing more seizures and like nothing being managed properly. So I was weaned off of my antidepressant, and my anti-seizure medication was slowly lowered to a dosage that would no longer cause me to feel depressed. However, that in turn came with like me having to cut out my triggers. Outfit number 2, she's our basic Midwestern core girl. I live in the Midwest and see these outfits literally everywhere. So I really was curious what they would look like if I tried them on myself, because the clothes look really comfortable and the girls who wear them do a lot of things like hiking and I don't know what else you do outside in the Midwest, kayaking. I like to do those things too, so maybe the outfits would suit me. But honestly, when I saw Simwit in these outfits, I was like, whoa, we do not resonate. We are not the same. That is not me anymore. I guess we can nix her off the list. She's gone. She's out of here. No Midwestern core for me.
Third outfit, girl next door.
So, with the life updates, we're finally in October, the month that it is. Things are finally starting to feel level for me. My seizures are down to just being around my monthly cycle, which is totally normal if you are a female with epilepsy. I've cut a lot of triggers out of my life, and I've even quit driving, which was very scary. But I definitely, even if it doesn't look like it, I am more mentally stable. I'm more physically energetic than I have been in like the past 2 or 3 years. I personally look in the mirror and see someone who has light in their eyes, which was not like that, just wasn't there for a long time. I'm even doing some hot girl neurotypical shit like washing my face and eating lunch every single day. Yes, slay me. It's been a very slow process, but a lot of the delayed healing was just me being stupid and not really taking my epilepsy seriously or listening to my body when it was telling me like what it needed. Right now, I really feel like I'm at a crossroads and rebuilding everything from the ground up. Going back to work in a traditional sense is out of the question. Self employment is really my best option, but I have no idea how to make that a reality or what I would even be doing. Maybe writing, maybe content creation. Those are both things I've always really dreamed of pursuing, but haven't taken the risk of doing, like that's a big thing to jump into. And now I guess I'm gonna. What else do I have to lose? This outfit was inspired by a comment that I got on a post on Instagram where I did the like AI yearbook thing.
How come everybody else gets these like cool and attractive AI yearbook photos, but I get a curly?
One of my friends said that I was giving Topanga, and I was like, ooh, I do love a girl next door moment. That's something people have told me, is that I'm very girl next door. She's hot, but she doesn't know why. And you love her, you love spending time with her, but you wouldn't date her and you don't know why. She's the girl next door. This kind of was like right in there with the Midwestern core. It didn't really resonate with me. The outfits are kind of basic. They have like a little bit more personality than the Midwestern core ones, but still like not quite there.
The fourth look, 70s chic.
Y'all might be asking, Wit, what does your future actually hold? And I gotta say, I'm not really in a place where I feel like I can commit to a certain direction for my future. I've mostly just been learning a lot about autism and getting to know my own personal epilepsy. That's helped me to focus on taking baby steps towards a maintainable routine of healthy habits while also moderating and eliminating unnecessary triggers. Little, this is, where the heartbreak happens. It's that there are little daily things I see people doing and just like it comes with such ease for them. But for me, they're still very unattainable. So right now, I'm just focusing on closing that gap. Luckily, I am a very, very patient person and I have a lot of grace towards myself. There's this saying that's like, if we only improve by 1% every day, at the end of a year, that's 365%. And I know that sounds like cliche and like gag or whatever, but I've really found that to be very encouraging and like a nice reminder to step back and take things slow and find my 1% instead of looking at other people and trying to attain their 10%. The thing that has been maybe the most difficult for me at the moment is the growing feeling of isolation. I've always been an isolated person, even though I do actually really want to fit in. I don't want to be the weirdo that I am. I am one hell of a masker.
Now, bear in mind that research has demonstrated that girls on the spectrum are very good at masking.
Because of that, but people can definitely tell. They just kind of feel like something is off, so you don't totally click with them. And even though like people don't dislike me, I think people generally have very neutral feelings about me. I'm not the girl you're inviting to the party, but if I do randomly happen to be there, you're like, "Oh, whatever, like cool. She's cool to hang out with, so it's cool that she's here." However, with people learning that I'm autistic, it's now even less likely that I get invited to parties. I feel like people just don't know what to do with someone who is autistic and epileptic.
Give me my egg friend.
But listen, you can still hang out with your autistic and epileptic friends. They just might need a ride. Or maybe instead of hanging out at like a crowded event, you have a picnic in a park, or maybe go to a calm local coffee shop. I personally do not mind at all if my friends want to come hang out at my place. We can paint, we can play video games. I love cooking for people. We could even make TikToks together. You want to make some TikToks? It's kind of fun. You just do whatever. If you're a family member or a friend of mine, you know me in real life, you are always welcome to come over. I always have tea and I always have snacks. Happy to share. If you want to know how I'm doing, just ask, just like reach out. I do really love talking on the phone and I love FaceTimes. I'm a 90s baby. And so like we didn't used to have really texting. I remember my best friends and I would like get home from school and we would spend like 3 hours on the phone catching each other up and be like, oh, I got your note, because you'd have to pass notes in the hallway. This outfit is Lorraine Warren inspired. I freaking love the Conjuring movies so much. That and Jurassic Park, those are like my favorite film franchises.
Yeah, my nerdiness, it's got layers.
And Lorraine Warren from the Conjuring movies is kind of my style icon. So retro but polished look. And this, like, I had so much fun making these outfits. I just wanted to keep them going, which I think says a lot for the Create-A-Sim that's in The Sims 4 or the Create-A-Sim that I tend to buy more of. And yeah, I really loved these.
Our last outfit is K-Fashion.
This is the conclusion. And if it feels open-ended, that's because it is. I'm not dead yet.
I'm not dead. What? Nothing. Here's your ninepence. I'm not dead. Yeah.
And I am trying to look on the bright side of life while also remaining down to earth about how much certain things still suck. Little tangent. Just because someone acknowledges that something is bad doesn't mean that they're being a pessimistic Debbie Downer. Being overly positive can actually lead to not taking the proper actions to making whatever you're going through better. You gotta grieve baby cakes. You gotta grieve the bad stuff, okay? It's okay to cry. It's okay to get pissed off. It is okay to be sad when shit sucks, because shit is gonna suck. You have to say goodbye to some things, and it is okay to embrace when shit sucks. Don't just ride things out because you think there's some big plan pulling us all along. There's not. The universe is a chaotic queen of coincidence, and not a single one of us is so special that the universe will bend itself backwards to change the world, okay? Like, we are just little tiny specks of dust floating on a giant rock in space. Embrace the chaos, but do so with rationality. Oh, I feel like I'm really putting myself out there by admitting this, but I friggin' love K-Fashion. It is my biggest crush. And these outfits, they hit. On this body shape, on this body type, they look really good. And K-Fashion, like, she is so dreamy to me. Boys for no reason. My favorite outfits were obviously retro and Korean. If you think there's an aesthetic I should try that you think would look good on Simwit, I can make another one of these videos. Maybe we make this like a regular thing that we do every so often. Just check in with each other. Anyways, my name on the gallery is The Babbling Brook without an E. Yes, I know I need to update that. It's like hella old, but what you gonna do? It's the gallery in The Sims 4. I would love to see some outfits that you guys might make. So if you want to download the WIT Apocalypse, they are on the gallery for y'all. I've also been kind of considering maybe streaming The Sims. If you stream, let me know. Do you like it? How's your experiences been? Is it terrifying? Because it seems like it'd be kind of terrifying. But I want to try it, so let me know what's up. Let me know how that's going for y'all. If you would like the YouTube gods to acknowledge my existence, it would mean the world to me if you like and subscribe. Subscribing is super cool. I love you all, and I'll see you all soon. Mwah.